UW asks why I settled off the coast. Yes, it was to get the extra salt, and also the sea-based resources at the time didn't look very strong, and as it turned out, they were not very strong at all. It's just the two fish. That's not worth having the coastal capital. It does mean that I miss out on the food from cargo ships. But given that we had the salt, that's more than enough to make up for it, and we did get the third salt in range, although at the moment we're sharing it with Medan. So overall, wasn't necessarily the most beneficial move, but I'm not regretting it. At least not yet. Alright, so we've got that farm done. Lock that down, and isn't Medan working? Oh, come on, lock that down, please. And oh, this is fine. That is not at all an exciting tile. We don't really have anything better to work. That's fine. For now, we'll work the desert iron mine. Clockwork XVI says, meanwhile, on Prime's side of the island, really I can say my own name, suggesting that there's a huge contrast to what's happening on my stream versus what's happening on Filthy's stream. He had, let's see, 76 turns, probably 60 turns of hard fighting against Mr. Sink as Assyria. Alright, so let's get this University Online 3 turns, that's pretty awesome. And have a quick look at Tokyo here. There's some roads up. And we should finish our road network soon. Let's go pop a mine up here. Clear out this camp. No quest from Prague, but if I do want some naval trade routes, I will need to get rid of that barb camp. Alright, so we can go and gift this guy to Prague next turn. Oh, well, we do have a lot of exploring to do to the south. That was a little hasty. We'll send the trireme all the way down to the south, but this other trireme, on the other hand, will likely get gifted. Now I've got an outrageous amount of happiness. I really should toss some money at a city-state here. Is a maritime city-state. They have pearls, which is more happiness that I don't need. I could toss some money at them. I do have... oh, never mind. I could take philanthropy here, which is better than anything else. I mean, opening exploration, if I do need to build a fleet, will be important at some point. But if I am considering dropping gold on city-states, let's go and open philanthropy. And go and give a gift here. There's another city-state ally for us. Pop over this way, get a good scout off on Filthy Robots Japan. Alright, I could toss a bunch of money at Mogadishu. Thing is that this barb camp is concerning. I would love to send them a cargo ship. If I do gift them 250 though, I'll have no gold reserves for emergency purchases or upgrades. and somehow we're second on soldiers. This is kind of ridiculous. Alright, so we've got city connections online, we've got our universities finishing shortly. I do have the spare population in the capital to employ the university slots. We can go and build a candy. We don't need the terracotta armies for anything. Alright, candy it is. And university slots up. Alright, do we have a delicious island to the north? We do not. Let's go and gift this guy. How much influence do we have with here? 75. Alright, let's toss another unit at them. Give a gift. Gift a unit. And for thoroughness, let's check out this Northland. There might be a ruin or something up there. Alright, that's it for irrigated farms that we can work. We'll just toss up a farm right there. Something better than nothing. Goddess of festivals here. Filthy's Pantheon, we'll just go stand in a swamp. There's not too much we can do here. We might have to gift this or just wander him back out. Medieval. Let's go with engineering. Tire Blade. Wittenberg seeks investors. Well, Gadeshi's gold quest is off. That's fine. I didn't really want to sink the remainder of my treasury into them anyways. And with these guys, archers stealing workers. No, you don't need to worry about that archer, Filthy.
Good, because I've been at war for like a million years with Civ, and I really don't want to have to worry about that too.
Yeah, for sure. Like, if I could also benefit, like if I could take that worker home, I might consider it, but you're so far away, and you don't need any additional crippling. Your early war was enough.
I'm fairly permanently crippled already.
Alright, so it's all fine. These guys can pop up to help deal with this galley, and we'll round the corner. I doubt Filthy would give me open orders, and it would require swapping embassies, and I don't want him to see my capital, because I'll just give him some early text deals. I'll just leave it be. But still, good advice. Tadeki, he could certainly accept it, especially being so far behind. He'd probably just be curious as to what kind of ridiculously OP start I have, and for that purpose alone, he would definitely swap embassies. Let's go default focus here so that I can properly lock down these tiles. Oh, come on. Alright, that's fine. As long as I'm working the irrigated farm. Naturally irrigated. I don't have irrigation yet. Or fertilizer, rather. That is not for quite some time. Alright, we do have a great scientist. We could go and drop him, like, right here, this way. If for some reason Surabaya becomes a science powerhouse, I can switch the tiles over. Construct an academy. If we lock that down, that does mean we can reduce our production in the capital slightly.
We are way too close in this game. Way too close.
These guys are fine. Archer's back. Oh, you should probably go deal with that encampment. Yeah, the Civ placement in this game has been really bizarre. There's a huge empty spot in between Austria and me, and you and Japan, or you and Assyria. Oh, and I did let one of these units finish. I don't actually want that to happen. Let's go grab some of this other stuff. There's no need to be paying upkeep on units that I don't need. Well, we could embark this guy and have a look at that camp, I suppose. It would be good. Oh, we don't have optics yet. Alright, we'll just stay on alert. Alright, what do I want? Artist Guild are fine. We have tons of production. We may as well grab the Great Wall. Machu Picchu. Okay, which of these cities has more production? Economic overview. Surabaya wins ever so slightly. We'll go and grab Machu Picchu instead then. 7 versus 9. Yeah, that's fine. We'll switch you over to Hagia Sophia. Sure. Colossus. Yes, that's right. So you can see I had an archer pre-built in Surabaya, and now that it's been obsolete and replaced by the composite bow, it's still partially pre-built. So here, if we look at the composite bow, you can see I still have the 11 hammers in there. Looks like some of the hammers have degraded over time, but I don't need these units, so they'll just sit in the queue for now. And what wonders do I have? I've got Temple of Artemis, Great Library, Stonehenge. Oh no, I was beaten to Stonehenge. I've got the Oracle and Chichen Itza, and I'm working on the Great Wall. Alright, we'll just farm up some more of these tiles. Medane probably could use a farm. Maybe some trading posts up on these jungles. Yeah, you can go get over to the trading posts. Yep, JLM 201. A lot of this game comes down to the map generation. This is definitely a very, very powerful start. Metal casting online, physics in 3, and we'll give our capital the time to make a workshop, and then switch over to Notre Dame after the Great Wall completes. So this has been purely SimCity. Let's see. I haven't had to worry about anyone building an army, least of all Austria. At one point, I had considered rushing Austria to get even more land for myself, but that would have been a mistake since I can grow a lot faster than he can. given our superior lands. Although his capital has caught up. He must be sending food in that direction. Caught up in population. It is a little ridiculous how all of my cities are building wonders here. And what is also surprising, most of the religions are already gone here. Wouldn't hurt to found a religion of my own. And I definitely have enough happiness for a fourth city. I've just been indecisive as to where I want to settle that. Okay, so it looks like we've got an island here. It's an awesome island, which it does not appear to be. Alright, so if I settled right here, if I killed Wittenberg, I would have some decent tiles. Settled here, possibly some better stuff over in the fog. And our cities want gems. Does anyone? Filthrobot has 1 gem. I doubt he would trade that unless he's unhappy and I can give him... He is at... I guess this is 1 happiness or 0 happiness. At 63%. We could potentially give him copper and salt. Okay, there's the Great Lighthouse for the gems. Alright, let's go workshop and then into Notre Dame. Not that we need the happiness, but we will eventually. Physics into machinery, into printing press. We'll swing by, grab the Alhambra. Although I guess that is a greater priority here. We'll go physics into chivalry, then over to printing press. Okay, we've got a swordsman. May as well have him sticking around. Although we should be keeping him within one of our cities to save on the upkeep. Next to oligarchy. Go put a mine up there. And let's see. Do we have Krakatoa? Oh, we've got a large island. This could be good. Let's check that out. I definitely need more food in my capital. I really could have used the coastal trade routes now, so moving away from the coast was really not that beneficial in the balance, especially since I'm sharing the salt with this city here. It did get me the 2 irrigated river tiles, but overall I could have been getting a lot more food if I had 2 8 food per turn coastal trade routes coming into the capital. I would be a lot larger by now. There's Greece wandering out with another settler. GG, Mr. Sink. Alright, let's go and station this guy here and this guy here. Fruit Strike asks why I don't have the enhanced UI score list here and why I prefer this one. It's more of out of familiarity. I like to see how our latencies are doing. I also like to be reminded who's playing which Civ, so this way I don't have to commit any of that to memory, which is really a silly reason. The enhanced UI does have one particularly nice feature that's not accessible under the normal situation, and that's how much population each Civ has. So we've got 31 versus Austria at 31 as well. So with Greece at 33. So these guys, at least Austria and Greece, who haven't been fighting for their lives for the past 80 turns, do have population that rivals or exceeds ours. Alright, let's see what the dregs are for religion. Founder belief, church property.
What a dick, Mr. Sink.
Or faith. I do have a fair amount of gold. We'll go with faith. Oh, and foreign cities. We're not going to get many foreign cities following our religion. Go church
I swear
property.
to God, if that scout code does anything else, I'm gonna walk away from the city and make you stay in here and refuse to vote you irrelevant.
I can leave as well. I lost my capital.
Oh, that's true. Damn it. Good point.
Let's go for cathedrals or
In that case,
mosques.
I'm gonna make peace by giving you your capital back and then refuse to make vote you irrelevant.
Yeah, okay, fine.
We only have a very modest faith return, but it's nice to have an outlet on that so we don't have to spawn a million great profits. We're going to get a free one off of Hagia Sophia. Choose production here. Let's go grab Notre Dame.
Oh.
1, 2, 3. Another farm for Medan. Event Pledge to Protect. There's Sparta. Ooh, and this trireme is not having a good time with those barb archers. Yeah, given the number of World Wonders we have, Faith from World Wonders would have been a good choice.
No!
We are going to enhance soon, so we should be able to pick that up. There's Machu Picchu for us.
GG.
Good game.
GG. All this stuff looks fine. Another natural wonder discovered, Sripada. Oh. That was a weird graphical glitch. I don't know if that came through on the stream, but everything went black there. In a weird triangular pattern. Alright, let's try to hide behind the hill from this archer. Alright, so this would be a decent spot. We've got deer, we've got crabs, we've got fish and a toll, 2 fish. Now let's send a settler out that way. He'll need a military escort to deal with those barbs. Right, so Market Candy Circus, that's fine. This guy, after Hagia Sophia, can go and work on a settler. And I'll also go and send over the sword. And why not the chariot archer? Oh, that means we need optics. Okay, chivalry into optics into printing press. And then probably over to astronomy so we can get some observatories up. Alright, so the question is, will I build Alhambra? Yes, but the question really is, should I delay Notre Dame to build Alhambra? And I think I should. Alright, so let's delay Notre Dame by 6 turns. Go work on the Alhambra. Surabaya has no coastal sea tiles to work. We do have the one fish potentially. Oh god, what's happening to my screen? That's not good. What is even happening? Strategic. Oh, that's not good. So I'm having some technical difficulties with my Civ. All the textures for the land have gone dark. I'm hoping it'll resolve itself soon, but if not, I might have to re-steam.
Okay, that's fine. Just let me know.
Right.